God. All right. So live now. I'm trying to send out the link again. Hi, welcome. Please, if you can hear me, please, kindly comment. So I'll be sure. Like, if you can hear me clearly, please. Yeah, Pascal, welcome. You can hear me clearly, right? I want to be sure this is like a sound check before I just move on. Chinese Italian person. Italian person, I greet you. All right, so let's go live. Or rather, let's begin ASAP. Yeah, GM Sunday, GM. All right, let's begin. So today I shared a couple of trades to the community. Right, so I don't know if you guys were any of them, or if you took any of them. Did you? Oh yeah, Michael. Yeah. So, um, Pascal said I wasn't informed. If you're not informed, that means you're not in the community. So if you're not in the community, just click on my bio, then join the community via Telegram, or maybe on X. You can follow me on X. I also post on X, but then Telegram is a more efficient platform, right? So yeah. Okay, Sunday said not today. Okay, no, just even on X, the link to the link to my Telegram community is also on X also. So yeah, you can join there too. You know. Anyways, so far so good. For the past 2 weeks now, not to exaggerate, we haven't lost a trade. Not like not. It's not as if it's always like that all the time, because nobody can be 100% trader, obviously. But then, yeah, but that's our reality for the past 2 weeks now. So today, um, or rather, since yesterday, I've been posting a lot of bearish news and a lot of bearish movement expected in the market, but all of them was on limit order. So because of we are traders, obviously, um, I decided to post some long trades, and the reason why I decided to post those long trades was so that we're not going to miss these retracements back to the entries. All right. So as you can see on my screen, this is BTC trade that I put out yesterday. Um, this particular trade, I'm expecting a retracement of Bitcoin to around $86,485. Then from that place, I'm expecting a dump to 76,000. So what you're going to experience in the market is that a lot of people, when we're at 80K, probably 85K, a lot of people will start screaming bullish, bullish, bullish. The market is bullish to the moon. And that is what we call a bear trap, rather sorry, a bull trap, right? So that bull trap simply um, means that the movement in the market have made a lot of people believe that, oh, we are going to the moon, oh, it is bullish, oh, we are going to make a lot of money holding this coin. And a lot of people then the bootstrap triggers FOMO, right, which is fear of missing out. Now a lot of people are going to rush into the market with funds to buy because they are so scared that, oh, this particular coin might be going to 100k, but then that is not the reality. Generally, on using a daily time frame, we are bearish, right? Using a daily time frame, we are bearish. So look at Bitcoin on a daily time frame, and I'm going to show you why I did this analysis. So there's something called a breakout and a retest, right? So this trend line is a support, right? And obviously the support has been broken. And remember, when the support is broken, the support becomes a new resistance, right? And at here, we have an entry here on Bitcoin. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to come and pick this liquidity here. Okay, so if Bitcoin comes and pick this liquidity here, then maybe from there we might have a repump or the downtrend continues. But at least at this liquidity that is at $76,000, we have we have a support there and a liquidity grab that must be taken by the market, because that is how the market moves. Okay, so please, when you see pumps to 86,000, please, that is no bull sign. A lot of people are going to confuse it for bull sign, but that is not a bull sign. And I've done this over and over again. For those of you that are just joining this live, you can go and check my community and all that, right? You realize that we have done this over and over and over again. And humbly, I run one of the, in fact, I run the second biggest community in Africa. So, so it's a lot. And a lot of professionals are following me because of my knowledge, right? And my view about the market all the time. Yeah. So, yeah. So please make sure you don't get caught up in this trap. So at 86k, there's something is going to form at 86k also. And let me show you that. For those of you that don't know how to analyze, you could get some cue from here. So at 86k, it's forming what we know as an inverted, rather a head and shoulder, right? It's forming a head and shoulder. So it's going to come here now to form the second shoulder, this point. And after the second shoulder, your hand drops. And when your hand drums, it is dump in the market. The professionals here can relate 100% to what I'm saying. Jennifer Scott said, "Market April Fool." Yeah, it's gonna be a thank you. This is a smart. Wow, this is. I didn't even think about it like this. This is very smart, because tomorrow is the beginning of a new month. So monthly close. In fact, you need to expect a lot of volatility from now to tomorrow, because we'll have what we call an opening candle for the month and closing candle for the month. So the closing candle for the month is happening already today. That's why there's this type of volatility in the market, and it's looking bullish. So it's going to pump. Then a lot of people are going to ape in, thinking it's bullish, and it will dump to probably tomorrow. Which when Jennifer Scott commented market April Fool, and it makes a whole lot of sense, because technically it's showing that we're going to pump right now, but it is a bull trap, and it's going to dump, and a lot of people will be like, oh, chin, you know. So yeah, it is what it is. So there's something I've always mentioned, which a lot of analysts they don't use, and I've always said it. I think a lot of you got to know about it from this channel, and that is USDT.D. This is USDT.D. So USDT.D, let me explain, please. For if you have heard this explanation before, please pardon me. Let me explain to those people that are just joining us now, or that are hearing about it for the first time. So USDT.D, as the name um, implies, is an acronym for USDT dominance, right? So USDT obviously is produced by a company known as Theta. So US dollars Theta, right? So USDT dot D simply means USDT dominance, right? So USDT dominance shows you um, USDT dominance shows you that this is what people are doing currently in the market with USDT. Now USDT is the most popular stablecoin, and I think it's the most used stablecoin, right? So with USDT dot D, you will know that, oh, if USDT dot D is losing strength. It simply means that a lot of people are no longer interested in holding stable coins or dollars, but they're interested in investing in volatile assets like Bitcoin, ETH, amongst others. Right. So, if USD.D is going down, it simply means that your crypto assets are going up. As you can see currently in real time on USDT.D, and you're going to see a buy candle on most of your crypto. So that was why I put out a buy trade this morning. But in those buy trades, I said, remember that the limit orders I put out on the sell trades are still very valid, and those orders in um, from my own orders are going to trigger tomorrow once we are taking profit off um the long, or rather buy trades. And by the way, congratulations to everybody. All the buy trades I put out this morning, they're all in profit. Yeah. So yeah, so I'm expecting this move from USDT.D. I'm expecting a dump to this buy zone or this place. I believe there's a lot of liquidity. You can also call it POI, which is point of interest. So I'm expecting a liquidity grab at this point of interest, and from here we're going to have a buy on USDT.D. These buys is not going to be good for crypto. Okay, so these buys on USDT.D is not going to be good for cryptocurrency, because it simply means that there's going to be a lot of sell, a lot of dump. And the craziest part of all of this is that BTC.D, which is Bitcoin dominance, is pumping. And if Bitcoin dominance is pumping, it simply means that if Bitcoin does a 1% dump, altcoins are going to do like probably 5%, 10% dump. So a lot of altcoins are they're going to go to zero this time around. Zero, not literally, but they're going to dump crazily because of Bitcoin dominance is also very high. So any movement, especially dump movement on Bitcoin, is going to affect altcoins badly. So this is sad because quite a number of us, aside from the fact that we are traders, we are also investors. We hold quite a number of altcoins, and it's pretty bad. Honestly, it's pretty bad. So the only advice I will advise you, this is not a financial advice, by the way, and this is just it's a disclaimer. I'm putting up a disclaimer now. So this is not a financial advice. I'm doing this live and video for just entertainment purposes. Yeah, but then if you can grab one or two things from it, cool, still cool. So yeah, so it's gonna be bad for altcoins, but then I'm thinking that from what the chart is showing me, um, after this dump, we'll have a pump on USDT that a lot of crypto are gonna go down. That's why I say that USDT, or rather BTC, is going to 76K, and I'm expecting probably a liquidity grab here. So that's why I put out this stuff. So one will have a liquidity grab here. Then maybe this might happen like in a flash, and then maybe we might start having a lot of buyers coming to crypto and all of that. I still believe that, and I think a lot of newbies have this. There's this question: if we are still in the bull run. I think we are still in the bull run because the market on a weekly time frame is looking bullish. On the weekly time frame, we just what we're just experiencing now is a retest um before a continuation of the uptrend, right? But um it is tough. It is tough because quite a number of people, that especially those that invested December, January, all in the anticipation of we are having a pro crypto president, which is Donald Trump. A lot of them, some of their assets are minus 80%. It is not funny. Personally, there's this particular coin I bought with $22,500. That coin is at $2,200 as of this morning, right? So it's actually bad. So it's actually bad. So that's like almost 10x down, you know. But then, like I said, from the chart, the only reason why I'm holding that stuff is that I'm holding it with a mindset of long term. I don't mind to hold for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, as the case may be. You know, I don't mind to hold for long term because I must achieve all my targets on that particular asset. It's actually ETH, right? But it is ETH3L. So ETH3L is moving in times three of whatever price ETH is moving. So you guys can see how bad ETH has done. And my asset has dumped for each 1% dump on ETH, mine is doing um 3% dump. So that's how it's going to be for each 1% pump. Mine will be doing 3% pump. So ETH, in my own view, ETH is still a strong fundamental so far crypto is concerned. So it's going to do well eventually, and then I might make probably a good amount. Maybe in fact, for the money to have gone down 10x, if it doesn't go up 5x, 10x, also I'm not going to sell. So maybe at the end of the day, maybe I might make 100K profit from it, or you know yeah. But then until then, I am in big loss right now. you know so it is what it is, and this is just ETH3, although it is the worst, like the worst loss I'm having right now in percentage. But then my own is even fair. A couple of my friends, I don't know what got into them. They went into some meme coins, and bro, they blew a total of like 120K. And yeah, so a lot of people have different bad experiences because of the anticipation of, Donald Trump is a crypto guy. They are going to make his crypto is going to go up immediately. But it didn't go up immediately, but I believe it's going to pump eventually. And another factor here is that, let's not forget that sometime last year, if I'm not mistaken, Bitcoin was at $16,000, and it went to about 110K plus. It simply means that traditional finance guys, they are more interested in buying Bitcoin than any other asset, and that is why Bitcoin dominance is still very high. But I believe that with time it's going to drop, and then money is going to flow into altcoins, and you know there will be a win, and all of us will smile. So why this life is going on, just tell me the coins you're holding, let me know. you know by the way, I'm trying to share the link to the live to the community so that more people can join. I was thinking that we're going to have more people on this live today because it's holidays, but it seems a lot of people are actually outside flexing. Haha. Pie. Hey god, you're holding pie. I said that pie is going to go to zero now. That was what I posted one time. I mean, they doubt me. I don't like pie. I swear I don't like pie. I don't know, probably it's because of sentiment. I don't like pie. Then I'm seeing somebody saying ADA. ADA is very good, right? Because I think the American government is also interested in ADA. So I think it's a good investment. It could actually blow up very well. ADA is good. Yeah, this guy say thank you boss for the signal. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. The goal is to see everybody win. Why we keep impacting the community at large, you know. So yeah, so BTC, Gentle OG. If you're holding Gentle OG, your name sounds familiar or looks familiar. I think I know you since 2020, if I'm not mistaken. Abi, if you have my WhatsApp, please text me on WhatsApp. Okay, so this was the Bell signal. Okay, no, this one is for the investment. Let me check. Bell really shot up like crazy. I think I use Wix. Bro, can you see what Bell did? Like, from when I put it out, it did not retrace, it just shot up immediately. And I think a lot of people like had hit those people that entered in time, they at market order that they analyzed. Bro, this thing did an 18% pump with a 5x leverage. That is almost a 100% profit, and almost quite a number of people. Okay, so this guy is saying should he sell his pie? Okay, let me look into pie right now because of what you're saying on your question. So pie USDT. Don't mind me, I just have a sentiment towards pie on, but then let me just be be a professional that I am and just analyze it. Bro, pie is going to, that time a lot of people were. In fact, did you check my tweet on pie? Let me check my Twitter. I said pie is going to. In fact, because of you, I'm going to retweet that stuff because that time a lot of people were dragging me on Twitter. They were dragging me because I did not like pie. I said that pie will go to zero. So, bro, just if you have my Twitter, check my Twitter. I'm just retweeting the tweet I made on Pi when I said the first. Okay, no, it was not the first tweet, but on 27th of February, I said I'm expecting a pump and dump on Pi. Right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So my prediction on Pi was that Pi was going to dump to 0 0, like zero. Let me even check the chart here. That's I think I use MEXC MEXC chart. Let me check MEXC chart because I know that on the bigger time frame, I know that in hits. Look at it here, right? Am I getting it right? Okay, no, Pep. Please, guys, bear with me. I'm trying to like get a particular chart I put out. That was on BitGet. Yeah, I think I'm pressing this. Yes. So look at it. This was on BitGet. So this was the one. This was not like I announced it that this was not a trade, right? Just me trying to show that, oh, look what I was expecting from the market, but it just hit out this SL. As it hit it out, it has dumped from, let's say, from the entering point that I felt it was going to dump from there because obviously I knew it was going to shit. It did. It has done a minus 53%. Okay, a minus 53%, and I'm expecting it to like dump some more, probably come to like 0.003. You understand? 0.003. So yeah, on Pi. Bro, I'm sorry. Oh. No vex. Oh. This guy is making me laugh. You see that person will hold money they they get money they hold coin. Hey God. Oh. Okay, so Blessing said analyze not and TR. Okay, let me check not. I'll check TR also. Hey God. Oh. So yeah, so I've told you my expectation on Pi. Oh. Yeah, so this was my not coin analysis on spot buys. I put this out. So it peaked and but we did not get to final TP. And the reason why we did not get to final TP is because of I was thinking we are going to come up here to pick liquidity, but I'll show you why. So there's this tool, my friend Sonto Billionaire gave me this tool. I always acknowledge him anytime I want to I'm talking about this tool. This tool is called I call it my super Fibonacci, right? The way he set it for me then, 61 is always the golden zone. You see how I did not even know that um it was going to be here, but then I know that low key I knew that yeah, 61 is the retest zone. So this is a downtrend. Came there, we tested 61. Now we are going to dump. Now to show you another entry, short-term expectation on on not right on not. This is short-term expectation. This, by the way, this analysis is no longer valid. So for those of you that have not taken profit or whatever, unless you're holding long term though, you are good, bro. Now for as for traders here, this is short term expectation on not. I'm expecting on not coin. So now I'm just doing my analysis line, so you see how I get my entry sometimes, you know. So I'm expecting this move. So it was this move. So if you notice most of the short trades I put out yesterday, you will see something like this on here. So what I'm using to get my entry is my super Fibonacci. So yeah. So this is the move I'm expecting from not. So for the person that asked me about Notcoin, so this is the move I'm expecting on not. So I don't know if it's a good news for you or bad news, but then it is what it is. You know. Okay, this Folagin, my ex handle is Dream Chaser JTK, but it's also on the bio of my YouTube. It's here on my YouTube also. This Sunday said if I run mentorship. I used to run mentorship before, but I stopped because a lot of um, a lot of people are not serious. Plus, I got too busy. But then, if I must do mentorship with you now, then you're going to pay me quite a number. Like I don't know. I don't think it's a lot of money. You're going to pay me like well, you know. This so, so this guy, I'm so sorry I'm laughing, but then your comment is kind of funny. So I don't think you should sell though. I think since you have hold till this point, since you have been holding to this point, what is the worst that can happen? So you know, because when these coins they want to pump, they can pump so like so crazily, you know, they can pump so madly. So so what is the point of selling now when you have held from the top to now? You know, so that I put out that target does not necessarily mean that. In fact, if you saw that analysis, you see that there was a support there. So you could pick from that support and pump up. Like for instance, as you can see with not picked from the entry, it pumped up, but it did not get to full target, you know. So the same thing can happen to Pi. So don't sell though. Don't sell. Just you are holding already. So why not just hold to and see the end? You know. Yo guys, so sorry. We had a network interruption. But please can you hear me now? I'm back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, thank God. One of my staff called me on a normal call, so it interrupted my network, and I'm not at home. I'm not using my Wi-Fi. Okay, good. Um, okay. So blessing. I think you were the one that said I should check. Okay, not. Oh, I showed you what not is gonna do. Then Tia. The first time Tia, if you go on my Twitter page, search Tia. When Tia was at $18, I was begging a lot of people not to buy Tia. That Tia was gonna dump to $5. And amazingly, today Tia is at $3. That's a lot of crazy dump. Oh. And the funny thing was that Tia was everywhere. Celestia, Celestia, Celestia. Bro, crypto is a dangerous game. Okay, so with Tia is already forming a double top pattern, but the double top pattern is yet to confirm because there have to be a breakout below the support. But then this is what is going to break it out and confirm it, which is this move. You see, my Fibonacci, so I love my Fibonacci so much. It's like a great tool. It helps me a lot, in trading. So for Tia, I'm expecting this move of Tia to here and then Boomba. So yeah, so this is my move to Tia. My expectation on Tia. So I'm expecting Tia to make this move and then dump, you know. So Tia is going to $2.5, and this is an asset that was at $18, $20. People were rushing to it. I go check my ex. I was begging people, please do not buy, do not buy. But people, you can only but say, and a lot of people like to learn from tough experiences. So this is my expectation on Tia. I'm going to put out this signal later today. Thank you for calling my attention to it. I'll put it out, but then this is it: $3.4, then $2.5. That's a total of a 26% dump. 26% dump. Samuel, most of the things you're asking me here, you cannot get it here literally. This is like a top-notch information. You see how easy it is for me to do the things I'm doing, like, and I make live videos about them and all that. A lot of people from all over the world are joining and checking it out and all that. Some of them are professional, some of them are not. Some people come back here to reference to this stuff. It's not Forget I'm talking like this and it's sounding so easy, right? It's not like it's not literally like that, you know. So there are some things that if you want to get those information, you have to like do a lot of things to get it, you know. So that is the Sunday I mean to say Sunday Akeju. Somebody said I should analyze soul. Soul. Meanwhile, for those of you that are here, please keep hitting the like button on this stuff so that YouTube can be able to recommend the videos to other people to see later. Then somebody mentioned soul. The person that mentioned soul is the person still here. Then Sent said, "Is BTC still dumping today?" I never said BTC was going to dump today. In fact, I was saying you guys should buy. Then it's going to buy to the limit order at the top at 86K before it dumps. That was what I said, please. That was what I said. Okay, Martin said Soul. So let's check Soul out. Please, I don't like my live video exceeding 1 hour. We have done 34 minutes now. So please, in case you have any special requests, you can make it right now. Don't beg me money, I'll not give you. So that we can look at whatever you want to look into right now before, because after here you might not have the opportunity to reason with me on that level. Okay, so Soul has basically the same setup, you know. With Soul, we've had our breakout. We've Our breakout has happened. We're expecting our retest now to show you how Fibonacci is so powerful. You see this retest point here, this particular resistance now. That is where Fibonacci is going to give us an entry. Watch and see. So that's how powerful it is. Yeah, almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. It was not exactly, but yeah. So this is what Fibonacci is giving us, and also we have a clean breakout and retest of on our trend line, which is also a support, you know. And then our take profit is at this liquidity here. Our final take profit is at this liquidity here, which is 61 again on take profit. Amazing stuff, you know. A lot of people will just be off. They'll be like, "How this guy take me to this thing?" But here it is, man. Life and direct. So I'm expecting all this magic to happen tomorrow, like today to tomorrow. So we're having a pump to this point and a dump here. And this dump is about 15.9% dump from the entry. So that is what I'm expecting on. So Martin more neke. You get that right? Is it clear? All right, yeah, cool. So yeah, so that's it for soul. And please, does anybody have any other request? In the absence of no other requests, I think I've said. Okay, this person said Pendo. I'm seeing that some people are posting that our Pendo hit SL. Sometimes, this is the reason why I tell quite a number of people to try and learn trading by themselves or have an idea of trading, because I was posting a lot of buy orders here, but some people still entered sell. But then it's not their fault, sir. It's not their fault. SL hit. Everybody rest. Yeah, Pendo. Pendo. So these are like expectations, right? I'm not telling you to use this signal to take features on this particular one. These are like expectations expected from Peng Peng Pendulum, if I'm getting the pronunciation properly. Yeah. So this is it. So from entry, we should be expecting about a 24% dump. So if you are holding on, if you are holding on spot, just brace up, brace for impact. So yeah, all right. I will take one last request and then we'll call it a day here. So any other request, please? Any other? Meanwhile, before any other person request, please brace for impact. BTC at 76K. Please do not panic. I still believe we are bullish, right? But then your portfolio is going to cry you. Hey, a lot of altcoins might do more than this 25-30% up I'm talking about. So please brace for impact and if you can to protect your mental health, delete your wallet. It helps you. Delete your wallet and try and do other stuff. In fact, me personally, I started learning a new skill. I'm trying to learn digital marketing properly, and I have this course that it's a total of 66 hours. Right, I started today. I was trying to like grab some stuff on YouTube. So yeah, so just try and do some other stuff, productive stuff that will take your mind off your sports bags. And I believe in the nearest future, let's say 2 months from now, 3 months from now, a lot of us will be smiling, in profit. That is for those spot holders. But then for futures traders also, we have been smiling a lot, and I pray we keep smiling. The market has been favoring us. Both the pumps and the dumps we have been riding the wave and making money off it. So yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for joining. Tomorrow is another public holiday for those of us in Nigeria. So I might probably hold another live tomorrow. So make sure you join tomorrow live, maybe by 5 p.m. West African time or 4 p.m. West African time. Either we'll hold this live and yeah, share more information and updates. So thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Bye.